Mixed martial arts is a combat sport that encompasses all the combat sports. If you can do it in judo, if you can do it in boxing, if you can do it in wrestling, if you can do it in taekwondo, you can, all of those styles compete against each other and do all the techniques. You're not asking them to leave their techniques behind. You could add on to exactly. So many times what happens, well, let's see what's tougher, a kickboxer or a wrestler. We're going to do it under kickboxing rules. Well, that doesn't prove anything.
Except for the kickboxing knows his rules.
Exactly. So the octagon is to be more of a neutral ground, where if somebody says boxers are the best fighters, come on in and box all you want. You know, but he can also do the things he wants to do. He can take you down, he can kick you in the legs. You know, that was how the UFC was founded. And that's why the UFC was so huge at first. People don't understand. It's like, why was it so huge at first and kind of died out? It's just people didn't know. They're like, what would happen if a kung fu guy fought a karate guy? Somebody would die? Are they going to fly across the ring? You know, and then it revealed it. But soon people came to realize, okay, that dim mak stuff and all that is a bunch of crap. This is a sport. And so now it's had to build as a sport instead of a spectacle. So it's a slower build, but it's a much better chance for a long, sustained growth rather than the flash in the pan, oh, it's the fad this week and gone the next.
And what's the process of getting sanctioned? What did you have to go through?
It was a lot, you know. The SEG had started the sanctioning process and started there, but the big thing was getting Vegas when the Fertitas bought the company, and we got Nevada State Athletic Commission to approve it. That was just huge for us, because that's kind of one of the things the cable companies were saying is like, well, why should we put you on TV? You're an unsanctioned sport. But when you can go, legitimate sanctioning bodies say we are a safe and real sport, how can you not play us? So that was huge. That was huge.
Well, last question. Could you just explain how contracts work in UFC? Usually I know it's a base amount and then there's another amount.
Yeah, a certain amount to show and then more bonus to win.
Okay, now, and then the last question. If you give a fighter a multiple fight contract and he loses a fight, can that contract be voided because of that loss?
It could be, yes.
Okay, well, could you explain that concept? Is that just how he lost, we're not going to want to see him again, or why is that?
The thing is, you just, quite often we do bring them back. It's just, you need that flexibility because of what I was talking about, having so few spots in the show. Nobody new can come in until somebody old goes. And sometimes they'll just go away for 6 months, get away a couple small shows and come back. But you need that flexibility to move new in, old out, you know. Babalu lost to Chuck Liddell, got knocked out, was out fighting, doing stuff in other shows, now he's back. This is Joe Silva, and you're watching Pain and Glory.